Hola a todos, welcome back to The Outer Worlds 2. I'm excited to continue this game. It's been just a blast. So let's see what Moonman has to say this time.
Formerly of Spacer's Choice, now the property of Auntie's Choice due to a hostile merger. I couldn't be happier about it. Says so right in my contract.
Okay, so that was his little piece of, I don't know, of witty banter. So that's kind of interesting to know that he now, he's aware of the merger. It's a hostile merger, so I wonder how that was. I mean, we saw the clip at the very beginning of the series when the Moonman and the Tyrannical Leader were like blasted. It shows that right there. That the Earth Directorate was part of that. So let's continue where we were. And then I'll recap again from what last happened once we can start with the game. Okay, so now we're back into the game. I was just trying to refresh my memory of where we were at last time. And I spawned here, and I got a quick, like a reminder of what happened last time. Where we went in there, we defeated some, what are these called again? Raptidons? Yeah. We defeated some Raptidons just so we can get some secrets because we were gonna help the Vigilant Hogarth from Westport. We're gonna help them with getting back on their feet. And we got the secrets, so whatever we needed to. So now we're gonna go to the Auto Mech Repair Center because that's, I guess, the next part to the mission to help Westport get back on his feet. And for those of you that don't know Westport, it's like another settlement that went to war against Auntie's Choice. So now when we go there, I don't know if we'll go there now really, because we're really going the opposite direction. Crap, remove that. We're going here, but this is Westport. You'll notice that it has like a wall of like protection, I guess, and then if I zoom in, you see all these like settlements. That's all underwater because I guess with the war with Auntie's Choice, Auntie's Choice sent like bombs to really blow up this part of the wall. So then the water got in and it sunk all these houses. And so Westport is doing really bad right now. So Hogarth, he's like the leader of Westport, tasked us to get some details, information, so that way they can fix their automechs, their robots, and we have to go here now in order to do that. So let's go there. Reinforce conviction. So I'm excited to go there because I really want to help all these settlements get back on their feet. That's kind of what we did in the first game. Whenever we arrived on the planet, we tried to help the people there as best as we could. So let's see if we can do the same with Westport. Alright, we arrived here. Gosh, I was a little bit scared because my computer... the computer was glitching out when I spawned here, so something is about to go down. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't crash as we're playing. I'm going to really keep a closer eye now to my monitor to the side, just to see how everything's going. But I forgot now where I was, like what I was talking about before I got here. I was a bit scared. But yeah, we got double jump. I just now realized that I forgot to say that. We got double jump in the last video we played. So here we are at the Auto Mech Repair Center. Alright, we talked to last time, but
Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Auto Mech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Show access pass. Step aside. I'm approved to enter. Let's go with this one.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Oh my gosh, I forgot the last time I died because of the Zeranium gas. It kills quick. Sounds serious. Everyone alright? That would explain the toxic cloud bellowing overhead.
Nothing too bad.
Number one.
Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Okay, can I talk to you though? Missy. I don't even know how to say your last name. Here we go. We're going inside. Gosh, they got these explosive barrels that we can shoot. Let me actually go to like the pistol, yeah. And then we'll explore a little bit. But maybe we find some goodies that they don't care disappears. Oh gosh, they got mechs in there. I think that's just a plant, yeah. Okay. What's in here? ARC. I mean, we'll probably just find a lot of like... Oh crap, it's to steal. I don't want to steal from these guys. Yeah, we'll probably just find a lot of like mech repair stuff, like crafting supplies. There's some people here now. Protector at Vindicator.
Outsider.
Neophyte. Neophytes, I say that? Can I talk to you?
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend
Nope.
it.
Alright, we're not gonna steal from these guys here because it's gonna cause some beef to happen. And I don't want to go down in my reputation with all these people. Regal tarts. Alright, hello. Nothing there. Nothing over there. Alright, seems like we're still good. Recording wise, we're still good too. Yep, just to make sure we're not, you know, crashing out my computer. Alright, we're still good there too. What's this room? Oh, that's definitely something we can access, right? Battery scared me. Oh crap, we're going upstairs to something. I thought we were going to take a launching pad. Dimitri Cantwell. Energy canister. Can I talk to you
Did the
then?
authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand? What a relief. In here I thought myself dismissed as a loon.
If you expect me to stand here and listen to your ramble on, I'll need payment up front. Slow down, what are you babbling about? No one sent me, I'm just passing through. Yeah.
Good, then it's not too late for you to turn back. You must have spied those nefarious crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army.
Egads, I say you might have legitimate cause for alarm. Thank you, my friend. Crabbles seem fine to me, like crabs but more. What if they're just normal animals and you're the one losing his mind? Maybe that one, yeah.
That's what they want you to think, right up until they endeavor to maul, pinch, or crush you. Then you'll change your tune. Crabbles are the bane of Arcadia, strong, intelligent, and superior to us in every way.
Aren't they just giant crabs? You need to take it down a notch. Thank you for the warning. Problems take the crabble threat seriously. I've heard enough about the crabbles for a long lifetime. They're giant crabs.
What
We
I
fought them
need
once.
is for more people to recognize the threat at our doorstep. Invasion appears exceedingly probable, nay, inevitable.
Invasion of
Heed
the
my warning,
crabbles?
stranger. Beware the crabble.
Okay. You know nothing about auto mech parts. The Vigilant and Westport needs them. Yeah.
Don't trouble me with automechanical matters. That life is behind me. Ask the quartermaster at the repair facility, assuming she hasn't been devoured by crabbles.
How's your little crabble
Do
problem?
not mock me, naysayer. Crabbles have all but one. They might as well mount my head on their banners. At least I won't live to see the conquest of humanity.
Oh my gosh. Wait, does that give me a new mission? What did that do? Pressing cares. That's a companion quest. Okay. We can hide those. Mentioned. Huh? When did this one happen? What? Better than nature? I don't remember that one. Yeah, I gotta bring that person. Any comics, right? We see the volumes of Science Adventures Quarterly. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't cares. Yeah. So nothing there still. What? But meet Inez at Fairfield's Town Hall. Where even is Fairfield? Right there. Who the heck is Inez? I don't even remember who that is.
Alive! Crabbles among us! Do not the crab. At least I
Alright, but
won't
he has
live to
nothing.
see the conquest of humanity. The crab. At least I won't live to see the.
Okay, so I thought he was gonna have some mission for us with the Crabbles, but I guess not. Is there something just up here that we gotta take from him? No. Alright, well, let's go down, guys. I figured he would have needed help with something, you know, with Crabbles, but I guess not. Let's keep advancing then, my homeboys. I mean, maybe he'll give us something later on, but we have to continue with meeting whoever we gotta meet in here first.
All that matters is getting these Automex to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
Marshal Donaldson's right there. Talk to the ARC quartermaster. Alright. Yeah, we'll talk to them, but we gotta talk to, I think, this guy first. Alright. What if we just go through them? God, there's so much to steal from them. And they got a lot of automechs here. Automech technician. Is that a comic book thing? Nope. Ooh, it's a uniform. It's better than the one I have now, I believe. Oh my gosh. Chief Deviser Delphinia Bryant. Gosh, I don't even know where to go. I want to talk to this person, but I also don't want to advance. Experimental log X94. Like, I don't want to advance any of their missions right now either. I've managed to consolidate the waveform down to a point where it can be generated by a handheld device, but I need something to project a field using it. I need something. That's what she's gonna need from us. One enterprising fellow suggested that the catalytic amplifiers used in Dragoon Automax might serve, and the idea is merit. I'll speak to the Marshal about it in the morning. Note to self, one of the mechanicals wandered into my lab, picked up a crate of supplies, couldn't decide where to set them down again, and just gave up. Later, I felt the vibration so hard that dust shook down from the ceiling. Must keep an eye on their behavior. Huh.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
Gosh. Know where I could find any Automech parts? And let's go with number 3. I'm Frank, and you are?
Quite busy, as I said, and less pleased for this unscheduled work suspension. Now, did you have some business here?
Let's go with
I might recommend the local quartermaster. It's their job to track and distribute this facility's supplies after all.
I like your uniform. Let's go with number 1.
Oh, we'll get to that presently. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas?
Yes. Guess you aren't too busy after all.
I haven't time to prattle unnecessarily, no. But my current project is of utmost importance. An active discussion is sometimes known to lead to a breakthrough. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
Alrighty. So how's that coming?
Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
I'd be willing to help if you need a hand.
Good. Wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Hey, let's see. Does the gas need to be from the hangar? Wouldn't any uranium gas do?
Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that.
Okay, so is this dangerous? Am I in danger?
Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near instant
And I have
death
one
that
in
way.
mind.
If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now...
All right. So let's do her mission right now. Now.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain.
Concentrated uranium is most commonly found in industrial settings and in the aftermath of warfare. Protective equipment is required for closer inspection. However, protective equipment is still hypothetical and pending invention. ETA unknown.
Gain by getting near it.
Alright, so she has an auto dock in here. Yeah, the place I'm thinking of to get the uranium gas is from... Oh, they moved. That's a cool, like, gadget. Is from when we met the dude who was looking for parts. When there was that, like, I don't know, crate that tipped over with auto mechanicals. There was like uranium there, so I believe that would be the better spot to collect some because it's not as deadly as when it was when we were behind this place back there. And all we did was just stand by next to it, and it killed us right away. So there it is up there, the dude with the uranium gas. Well, he doesn't have it, but he's like surrounded by it. So we'll come back once we reach that point. Alrighty, here's the homeboy with the stuff. And this choice distress signal. I'll take a radio station.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here.
Right here.
It's warped. Just like everything else.
Oh, how do I use the tool now? So I see it. Hold on. How do I go to my journal? Companion quest. Yeah, none of that. Collectible quest. Mentioned. It's all crazy now. You've been informed. Do repair. Is this the right one? No, it's not that one. Oh, here it is. And Aegis against the miasma? She gave you an instrument to collect further samples. Crap, she does want us to collect it from the back, doesn't she? No, I should have clicked that mission first. Ooh. We saw the effects there, but it didn't really give us any, like, mortal, or not mortal, fatal effects, you know. So we'll go back, I guess. I'm gonna have to go behind the building because she wants local samples, not samples that from far away. So again, we'll see you guys again once we reach that back part of the building. Gosh, so I made it to the other side of the building, right? I went around the wall, and then I realized that I had to be on this side, you know. So then I run back around so I can be back inside the building because I need to get a sample from in here, I guess. Hey, so I don't know he has uranium inside this area. Now, what's the tool needed? Hold on, should I save before I try to trek through that? Save complete.
Sure. We should get any closer.
Collect. Alright, here we go. Alright, back up. We collected enough uranium for her. Okay. So she's right there. Oh, so she gave us, I don't know, some protective suit?
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks?
Yep. Here you go.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate uranium poisoning like a champ. Good
Maybe
for
it's that
you.
second. Yep.
Should you
the
suffer
latter.
from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
Alright, so what do you need for that? And that's where you need my help again.
I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
That seems fortunate. This is an automech repair center. You don't have a catalytic amplifier lying around.
Catalytic amplifiers are a somewhat outdated technology. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to Geld his only combat automech.
Okay.
So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
Sounds good then. Tell me about this Dragoon.
Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did.
Dragoons?
You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds.
Oh,
that is the Dragoon.
I have to take one down? What was the chief mechanist's problem with the request?
I'm sure he's just being cautious. Should Auntie's Choice attack us, we don't want to be caught defenseless. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium poisoning.
Alright, so I'll go get that.
A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well?
Alright, so I gotta get that thing now, but I need to be careful with, oh gosh, with not actually destroying the mech suit. Is this what I'm doing right now? Obtain a, I'm speaking to Mechanist Woodrow. Okay, the Mechanist Woodrow. A mixture of heavy metals, incendiary chemicals, and improvised mechanical detonators. Someone who knows their way around explosives might be able to cobble these parts into a grenade. But we don't have that skill set, so we can't do that. Alright. Homie.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
Why do you sound like Neil deGrasse Tyson? Delfino's looking for a catalytic amplifier. Earlier, what was that? You're going to look at Marshall. Yeah,
I'm
see
afraid
this.
so, and you were wise not to get involved. The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me.
Okay, that makes sense. What's the worst that could happen? So blame the Zeranium gas. Sounds like damage is already done.
Zeranium corrupted automechs open fire on Protectorate soldiers, and I end up in the darkest bowels of mental refreshment.
You never know, mental refreshment could be good for you. Cleansing.
I'd rather not find that out the hard way. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right.
Yeah, so it makes sense. I'm looking for automech parts.
Hazel should get you sorted right quick, assuming she has the parts. She's right between the barracks and the main gate. Can't miss her.
We're gonna buy
you
some
want
supplies.
to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through. She'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful. Please understand, the original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a Protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
Auntie disabled this facility. They think you're dead in the water. Prove them wrong.
That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to finish the job. Perhaps they assume we're already beaten. All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over
So
here?
am I gonna
so
help
I can
this
extract its vital organ.
Protectorate eventually gain a hand over
One
Auntie's
catalytic
choice?
amplifier as agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Interesting. Actually, we're not getting in trouble over this. But that's kind of interesting. Are we gonna help this area develop their automechs so they can go into a war against Auntie's Choice and liberate themselves from the Liberators. Let's see.
Not a chance. Donaldson has done everything in his power to get this facility online. He can't blame me for doing the same. Be seeing you, stranger.
Yep, see ya. You obtained a catalytic amplifier. So it's nice that it worked out with that guy. I thought I was gonna have to fight one of those big mechs or somehow like sneak around it and like pull the piece out.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier?
Here you go.
Oh, superb. I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn
cool.
near everything as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
Alright, I'll let him know as soon as possible. Well, let's go to thanks for the show, Doctor.
Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
Cool. Gas energy deflection apparatus. The gas energy deflection apparatus is a gadget that grants you a temporary shield, protecting you from damage and hazards such as uranium. Activating the gadget applies the shield, depleting with damage taken or time spent inside of a hazard. After a duration or enough damage is sustained, the shield will disable automatically. Reactivating the gadget while it is still active resets the duration and the amount of shield remaining. Okay. Cool. So we have the TTD. Oh crap, this is like the thing that melts like bodies so that way they're not found. Now the shield. Kinda cool, I guess. Alright, so now next thing is, yeah, to talk to our homeboy here, right? Some of us belong here. Oh, shit. Wait, what is this then? Rescue the subversives and acquire Cypher. Some of Zeb's fellow subversives were captured after infiltrating the Vox relay station. Free them. Oh. I thought they were being held up in the Vox relay station, but they're not. So that's why I was holding off to do it with this mission. Okay, so maybe if we do this one then, maybe then Zeb will join us in the fight of infiltrating that later on. I didn't realize that. We're not doing that mission yet. Not that one. Vanquishing the vexing vapors. Now that you have a shield device which can protect you from Zeranium, please recommend reporting to Marshal Donaldson at the Mech Repair Center. Okay. Let's see. I'm kind of stuck now with which mission to do. Hold on. Okay, I decided to... Whoa. What's pulsating in the air again? What's that weird, like, fortress in the air? But, okay. But I was about to say, I decided to do this next quest. So we're going to talk to the ARC Quartermaster. Oh, but there's the Marshal, right? Or the Donaldson guy. Oh, he's a Marshal anyways.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak,
so we'll talk to him and then we'll report. Because I thought this guy was the same person as I'm talking downstairs.
If you have hands and a will to lend them, I won't turn away help. This gas leak of ours has proven inexhaustible, patient, and insidious.
And we'll help out with the gas
is hardly
leak.
my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate.
Delphina finished her device. I've got a working prototype right here. Let's see, number 4. What exactly happened to your
What
predecessors?
happens to any member of the Protectorate who falls short of fulfilling their lifelong oaths of service?
Mental refreshment.
Execution for the unworthy, and mental refreshment for the salvageable and the stalwart. Their election of duty is a heavy offense, and no lesser sentence will fit the crime. I hold myself to the highest standard, but this Zeranium leak, it threatens all that I hold dear.
Alright, so let's go with number 1 now.
I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
Imagine I do the opposite and I just make it spread to all of this area and just wipe out the entire planet. What was that argument about you with your chief mechanist?
Don't worry about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but his cautious nature gets in the way. Yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt our automechs, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox relay. But that isn't our problem to solve. You be sure and come back once you've made progress on the leak.
Alright,
I hope you brought me good news, outsider.
I need to procure some
See
mech
our
parts.
acting quartermaster, Hazel. She'll know where the parts are and attend to the transaction.
How's the situation around here?
The situation is deteriorating rapidly, and I need that gas leak fixed. Otherwise, my automechs might as well be paperweights. While I trust that Brigadier Montelli has everything well in hand, that assurance does not alleviate the grim tiding. Loyalty and instinct run hand in hand. I'm a Protectorate man, after all. So why should I be ill at ease, despite our stalwart chain of command and dependable kin at the helm? No matter. My unease is nothing when measured against the strength of the Protectorate.
What can you tell me about this place?
This facility's purpose is the maintenance of automechanicals. When the war kicked off, it became a military asset, and I am its second steward. The old staff should have laid down their lives to repel Auntie's choice. For their failure of loyalty and grit, they were punished, and rightly so. Now, their burden is mine, but I won't allow my unit to suffer the same fate.
Alrighty. Be back later. So, I'll fix the gas leak, 'cause that's what we're doing right now. Whoops, nope, not that one. Was it this one? Vanquishing. Yeah, vanquishing the vexing vapors. Alright, so let's go in there. I want to hope this area becomes former glory. Although I'm not really, you know, in alignment with the beliefs of what they're doing here. Where do I enter from? That's the question now. Not through there, right? No. Automech, Protector, Warden. Okay, so I gotta switch now to use the shield. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That went through my entire, like, shield quickly. I could have just died with that. Nah, guys, hold on. How do I... Xochitl Foley?
Oh, a new arrival. Oh, and what's this? You, I dare say, are exhibiting clear signs of Zeranium.
Yep.
Yes, this looks remarkably advanced. Quite lucky you made your way to me. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask.
Oh my gosh.
For medical posterity, and so on and so forth.
Alright, go ahead.
First question. Can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Zeranium?
I was collecting Zeranium for Delphina. I was attempting to enter the large building on the far side of the facility. On the far side. Yeah.
No wonder you're still upright. The emanations outside that building are thick enough to be a death sentence. The marshal's at his
So how do
wit's
I-
end about it.
How do I get in then? Any advice on how to get inside?
I'd suggest paying a call to our visiting scientist next door. Purportedly, she's devised a device that can block the effects of Zeranium gas. All right.
She did, though.
For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or
It's like I have something in my
your
throat.
thyroid or
Feel off
spleen?
it and come over. I feel reasonably fine, all things
Well,
considered.
good for you. Keeping a positive attitude as a token of my appreciation. Allow me to... There. That should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love... be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the
All right,
need
thanks.
arise.
You mentioned uranium. Can you tell me anything about it?
Gladly. What would you like to know?
What exactly is it?
Zeranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Zeranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs. Refined zeranium is used to power nearly all major protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient power source. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully.
Yeah, I was hoping to...
Even minor bumps or jolts
I
can
don't know.
cause zeranium
I was hoping to
crystals
be able to do
explode.
something to not really wander right into the gas, but it happened. Because I stayed a little bit longer to talk to her about the rest of Zeranium. But she didn't really give me anything of value.
Caught a
But
piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
ooh, she threw up all over the
Poisoning.
floor.
Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment.
Yeah, I don't know how to get in there now.
Mercy, how do you feel? Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed.
I have like an idea of
Uranium
activating.
exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in
Liquid
self-defense.
My idea was to activate the shield and then run in there for as far as I can. Cause I'm not sure if the dense cloud is right here, and then it kind of goes away on the other side. Gosh, but I almost that was because I don't want to die the moment I run in there, you know. Cautions, uranium. Let's just try to find a way in there. We have some people over there. I don't really know how else to go in there besides my one theory. I mean, it won't hurt to try, right? Oh, it worked. Theory proved right. It seems like we're doing okay still. Crap, I can't hack that. Oh, right here. Can I close that? Yeah. Keep this uranium away. Alright, nice to know that the theory worked. I'm just running right in there.
Nobody around.
I didn't even do that. How'd I get up? Malfunctioning wasp. Dang it. Alright. So I'm assuming this is where we switch now to getting a gun that can produce some damage against it. This is the only electric, like lightning bolt thing I have. Gadget energy. Alright.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Get this uranium out of my face. Nice. It really just took one mag. Property of the Protectorate. What does that lockbox do, though? These. Oh, I'll have to go to the ship and unlock it there. That's what Valor is telling me about a while ago. Alright. Seems like we're getting closer. Let me turn on this uranium shield. We seem to be doing good so far. Oh, uranium, uranium. Crap. No, I see the dense... Okay. Seal room and vent gas. Ooh, let's go. Initiate uranium flow shut down. Shutting down the... Crap. Override safety measures perform shutdown. Check system status. Oh crap. So do I seal conduit valve? So I gotta do those first. Alright, let me activate it again. Holy crap. Run through, run through, run through, run through, run through. I'm dead. No. Crap. Let's load there, see what happens there. Dang it, dude. It can kill quick. It is so deadly. Glad it just put me back in this spot right here. Still is crazy though that it wiped me out that quick. Maybe let's activate it now. Go, 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 go. Seal room and vent gas. If I initiate... Well, if I check the status, they're open, the conduits, multiple leaks detected. Warning, shutting down the flow with either intake conduits open will result in a pressure buildup that could lead to structural ruptures. Okay. So we got now the locations of both. Ooh, guys, this is tough still. We'll take it. Was there anything on these other tables? Yeah, keep that door shut, guys. Oh shoot! I don't know how my machine gun. Oh my gosh. My machine gun really did that. That was really impressive. Huh. Alright, so it seems like this was the way to go. This is sealed. Because now there isn't uranium in this room like there is in the other room where it's just everywhere. This is broken. There's just something we can open. Crap. Alright, so my engineering skills is not that high yet. I should have done engineering instead, guys. But I just chose witty banter as my skills. I heard like a radio station on. I heard music. I'm really happy we got the double jump stuff. Extraction device. Music box. Aww. It was the old Spacer's Choice jingle. How am I feeling nostalgia for a company that abused its employees? Alright, we're getting closer. Okay. I should save here though, because now if I die, I'll spawn right back up here and I'll have to fight that big mechanical again. Open up. Alright, we're doing good so far. I don't know what this is for, leading me to, but Let's go to this over here, to this conduit. I don't know if I'm doing this the right way right now. And we got one working. Now we just have to make it to the other side. I'm assuming now it's through here. Oh, nice, we're outside. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly, guys. And we're gonna activate the. Sick. Alright, it's recharging. It's recharging. Let it boost up again. Now let's recharge that. Oh, I didn't even need to use it there. Can I turn it off? And may you guys rest in peace. Oh gosh. How are you guys able to survive that? Answer me that real quick. Niles and Valerie, you guys don't even have this device. Oh shoot! I thought we were gonna make it to the thing already, but clearly not. So we got some bits of parkour through. Oh shoot! Activate. Oh, we got it. Is it down now? I saw that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is a nice gun. The 6. I don't really know when I'm going to start using these different auto docks. Like when I'll be back here, so let's just use it now, I guess. I don't think anybody's seen another one up here stealing, right? Give me all those bits. Can these open? No, it's just graphics. Inhaler charge. Anything with health, I'll take. Nice. Some new ammo. Screws, sure. Oh, the vendor. Let's sell our junk. Let's see, we're at 47.93. Ooh, look at that money. Alright, so what do we sell? These nuts we're not going to use. Trauma kit will keep. Oh, that will keep. Keep. I guess we've really been eating a lot more. That's it. Nice little jingle. I could have taken that right now and sold it too, but I'm okay. Hold up, what's in here now then? In the bathroom? Is there really anything of importance for the bathroom? Alright, here we go. Oh, sick, we made it now. Just turn it off. Alright, we sealed the gas leaks. So now let's go down. Where are we? Back to the room. Yep. Alright, let's seal, so we should be safe in here. Initiate uranium. Shutdown complete. Let's go. That's nice. So that's nice that we got the area cleaned out. So now we should be able to go back out. Alright, we fixed the gas leak. I'm gonna report back to the marshal. I shouldn't be needing the uranium stuff now again, right? Like the... How do I... Oh, here. May you rest in peace, worker. The shield, right? I should be able to just get out of here. Let's pull out our regular gun now. It's gone? Let's go! We got it! What about the air? Is it clean again? Let's go! See, this is why this game can be so satisfying sometimes, guys, because we just helped out this entire village. Dang. So now they can focus more on rebuilding themselves and, you know, defenses. Then, wait, did I still have my flashlight on? Yeah. Then, you know, about defenses and, you know, what to do with the chemical spill. Because we just solved all that now.
What can I do for you this time?
There's uranium. Leak is fixed.
At last, the tide is shifting. Today, we fix our automechanicals. Tomorrow, we push the unprincipled interlopers of Auntie's Choice into the sea. You've done us a great service, stranger, and I would see your efforts rewarded. Alas, we don't have much to offer since our supplies are so low. I hope these bits will suffice. We confiscated them from the corpses of the scouts who attempted to infiltrate this facility a few weeks back. It carries the invaders' taint, but it should spend just the same.
Pleasure doing business with you.
The pleasure was mine. The Automechs we sent out will be a great asset to the Vox relay station. Now I can show our chief mechanist that he was wrong, and a little Zuranium poisoning won't do those Automechs any harm.
Nice. I'm gonna look at his computer though, because he might have some revealing information about who he really is as a person. But hold on, I'm gonna do the skills real quick and then we'll be back. Okay, so we did our skills. Now let's get his computer. Let's see what secrets he has. Marshal Lucas Donaldson. Marshal Donaldson, Montelli's asking again about those military-grade automechanicals you promised. And I am running out of excuses to give him for the delay. You were entrusted with this facility to your prisoner soon. It distresses me to imagine loyal soldiers such as yourself suffering their fate. Dang. Dr. Bryan has asked me to extract a catalytic amplifier from her only functional Dragoon. I know you ordered us to give her until further notice. Huh. Brigadier Montelli. When this damnable war is over, I'm going to recommend that head. You can't escort you. Oh, so he wants Woodrow to get a promotion. Alright, so this is the logs, my formative years. Sure. I just want, like...
Ah, my friend. The Paradigm deems fit to return you to us once again.
Alright, I guess we're done? I was thinking maybe more between you and I were gonna happen, like mission-wise, but... if that's all he needs help with, then I'm good. Okay. So now we got... this done. The saga of the malfunctioning mechanicals. Locate automaker. Oh yeah, so we still have that person downstairs to talk to. I was hoping that they were gonna send mechanicals now to help me as well. Cause we got Hogarth who's gonna help us. Wow, this is really pretty. Alright, turn off your music. We're not gonna steal these bits. Ooh, a red room. Not a fan of that. So who's upstairs? Oh, the barracks? Where they sleep? Peacekeeper helmet. Dock worker. Outfit. What's that other outfit that we ended up having? I forgot we looked this way now. The dose. Oh, I wish I'd have known that. Unless we got that as a gift. I think we did get that as a gift, so it's okay. What helmet do I have on now? This one? Toxicity drain rate. See, I'll put that helmet on again. I really want this hat to be on, but I don't know. Hold on, which one does better with like recharge rate, toxicity drain, my mag size, critical damage. Huh. 10 base health. I guess let's roll with this one for now. And then clothing wise, I think we're still good. I want the armor, you know. Cigarette lighter, I don't need it. I don't need the necklace. See, I'll steal these rounds and the shock rods because, like, they're actually good. Now this is outside. Yep, let's go back in. Downstairs we go. Wait, hold up, what's this? Another uniform. Compact rounds, don't mind if I do. Back to the outside. So they all really like, they like the idea of having like a social class. Are you the person that I need to talk to? Oh, you're the person I gotta talk to.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele.
I love her hair.
I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here.
I'm looking for some parts to reprogram combat mechs and anything like that. I take it something happened to the old quartermech, that's really what you're calling it. Let's see, number one.
You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory.
Was there a quartermech working at that time?
Implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble.
Tossing 2 bits and ignore any crimes I uncover. To at least consider the possibility. An automech cannot be held accountable for the folly of mankind.
The quartermech is my responsibility. Claim whatever parts you require from the missing supplies, and we'll call the matter settled. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage.
So that's what we're talking about in the
supplies
note
were present
earlier?
and accounted for.
That it
Standard
fell
Earth
into that?
Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
Alright.
I assume you two have met already?
Could she have taken the parts?
Delphinia? No. Best of luck in your search.
Alright. So locate replacement automech
See you
parts,
soon, I
search
hope.
Delphinia's lab. Yes, I will see a little bit Hazel. So where's Delphinia's lab? All the way to the top? Oh yeah, because the note right there in the desk said something about like how the automechanical went up to the top, something like that, and then had lost their supplies, some other bullcrap. This loader mech is out of order. There's no obvious sign of what could have caused the damage to its frame. Nothing about the damage seems significant. Expect that a metal object or vehicle involved. What did that do? I didn't see that. We're uncovering a lot now. Hold up, I gotta hide these. Too much right now. Okay. So let's climb up. We made it here. Pancakes. Automatic replacement parts. So who's been just chilling up here? Interesting. I like being on the rooftops. Now, is this a spot I should actually be at? How do I get down? It seems to be like a watchtower, so... Nice, no fall damage. Return of Hogarth. Really? A loader bot instead of defending his lab suffer damage caused unknown. Hold on, can I talk to Delphinia again? Now that I've uncovered the secret?
My erstwhile assistant returns until a...
No, she doesn't care. Alright, so we got the parts. So now before I leave, does Hazel have anything to add, you know? Where was she? Down here? Yeah.
Welcome.
Oh
Glad
gosh.
to have you back. Howdy there.
I Found the automatic parts on top.
The roof. In retrospect, the problem is glaringly obvious. The quartermech couldn't figure out where to stack boxes on the x-axis, so it defaulted to the y-axis. I'll have that tinkered on shortly. And you're welcome to keep the automech parts, of course.
Okay,
Aw, I really need someone else to test this thing. Tell you what, if you give it a go and have any trouble...
Alright, so she's done with us. We're done with her. So now we gotta go on to Westport. Journal quests. Return to Vigilant Hogarth. Yep. Alright, so back to Westport we go. Fast travel. Automech repairs continue. Inspired Outsider Defense Facility. See, and that's what I really love about this game, is that it'll create posters now to, you know, recap of what's going on. Because Automech repairs continue now that we helped defend the facility with Zeranium. So it all has an end effect, and it's all gonna play off in the end to how we want it. Alrighty, here we go. We advance. Gonna return to Hogarth. And I love this entrance. It really screams propaganda though. And the speakers definitely shout propaganda, you know. I'm going. System. That's what I don't like about this area. And it's driving me crazy right now, guys. Just hearing the speakers repeating the same message.
Outsider? Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind.
I wanted to ask you more about your situation
Certainly.
here.
What would you like to know?
How does a rankling vigilant become a traitor?
I know as an outsider you may not be able to understand this, but the structure of our society is sacrosanct. If any one subject does not do their duty, it puts everyone at risk. Ours was to protect Westport when antis attacked us, with our lives if the situation necessitated it. As you can see, we failed. We're also tasked with leading the rest of the subjects, but now that I've become a traitor, the only guidance I provide is to the few left here, and I will do right by them. Is there anything else?
Alrighty. I'll leave him to it because I want to be able to find his computer if that's possible. I actually don't think that it will be possible, right, to find his bedroom.
You've returned.
That's the... workbench. I don't know where the... It's upstairs, I just now remember. Because I hear the dog. Right here. Lockpick, dang it. It's personal quarters. Can I not, like, parkour to get there? Is that your card I just found? Maybe it was? Oh, come on. I need to be able to go into his room.
Outsider?
Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything.
Alright, I'm just gonna talk to him. I'm tired of the propaganda and the speakers.
That is most excellent. Please, hand them over.
End of the parts. These help get Westport back on his feet.
Sincerest thanks. Now, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox Relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox Relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose.
Yes, I consider them a height of fashion.
Wouldn't know much about that, but you'll find they serve a practical purpose here. With them equipped, you'll traverse that path with relative ease. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in.
Alrighty.
Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives.
Well, admittedly, I do abhor the loss of life. What needs to be done? You need to do something extra? Great, what do I get out of it? Thought, such goals are more on brand for Hunter's Choice. Now, what needs to be done?
The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law.
Right, who do I need to show the writ to on the Vox Relay? How did Montelli lose his way?
Why, isn't it obvious? As Vigilant, I was his commander, and without my guidance, he was lost. All manner of chaos seems to be the order of the day at the station. Executions done in the service of order are an unfortunate necessity. Done at the whim of an individual, well, that's just one more depravity Antes has wrought upon us.
Right, who do I need to show that? Right. So your own pending execution is a necessity, but Montelli's are bad. Got it.
A true subject of the Protectorate lives and dies by their ideals. There is another who I am sure feels the same way. Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
Why does Corbin have to kill Montelli?
If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Good. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can. To check in on my people and see how they fare.
Oh, Vigilant Hogarth. Well, you don't think this is going to work, do you?
Oh, I don't doubt your abilities, but the prospects remain exceedingly poor. The facility is exceptionally well guarded, and forces there are the pinnacle of Protectorate training. Even if you succeed, it's only a matter of time before the Arbiter arrives to administer my sentence. Any chances of me avoiding my fate are quite slim, I fear. Farewell now.
Dang. So he's gonna die? That's what he believes is going to happen. Oh, homie. So he believes he's not going to be able to survive that. Pursuit of purloined propaganda. Better than nature. Let's talk to her before we do something else. Alright, let's do this one actually. We gotta help his people now. His helpers, his friends, not his people. Alright, so the Vigilant upstairs believes that he's not gonna want. Hold on, let me leave the propaganda area. Because it's a lot of just talk over.
Probably sprung an important
I
task
forgot
on
that I
you
could talk to
afterwards,
this
I'd
guy.
wager. I
Hold on.
mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, he puts me in charge of repairing all the mechs in Westport.
Max repair, isn't it?
I mean, all the underlying logic's the same if you mull it over. I've been trained to run them big algae processing units, which are a fair amount more complex. It's just, subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback, but I'm happy to help the system abide any way I am able.
Alright, speaking of Vigilant Hogarth, what's your take on him?
I think he's bearing up admirably given recent events. Which, of course, are completely fine, and we are all in no way concerned about. The system being resilient and all. Hogarth's reliable as the Arcadian sun. I mean, I know it'll burn out in about 12 billion years and all, but considering our meager lifespan, that's plenty dependable enough for me. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late. Not at all overwhelmed or terrified of dying, though, of course. The system abides.
Sure must be hard keeping this place running. Any thoughts on the other residents of Westport?
Curativist Rowe is a fine sort. Pillar of our community. Might impatient, sure, but with how busy she is, we'd all do well to respect her time. Watch out for that Weintraut fellow. Talk your ear off if you let him. Kinda lonesome, but doesn't let anybody near his place for some reason. Even before the flooding. Everybody else? Decent enough, I guess.
Okay, so I wanted to just continue my conversation with him. Does he give me anything of value? No, okay. So yeah, so he believes highly of Hogarth. Let me leave this propaganda-fueled area first. I don't think I've made it that way yet. Gosh, they have so much propaganda in this area. Oh my gosh, how far do I have to go? Okay, I'll stop here. So what I learned there is that Hogarth, he's doing the admirable way, I guess, like the high honor way of saving his people here. But he wants me to convince Corbin now to kill the crap. What was his name? It was Montelli, but I forgot what his title was. To kill Montelli, and that way to bring order back to this area. But I don't know. Hogarth says that he's gonna leave it to my conscience to decide what's best for this area. Oh gosh. But I think with that, I'm just gonna end the episode, and then I'm gonna keep playing, but you guys are gonna have a little break for now, wanting more. Because the next thing I'm gonna do now is save my boy Niles and his buddies. I shouldn't have done it Niles, sorry Niles. Help Niles and his buddies escape where they're at. So that'll be the next episode. So I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Peace out. Bye.